It was the early 2000s in West London, and 12-year-old Lily was growing more frustrated with each passing day. Her parents were loving, but so overprotective, it drove her crazy. "Don't go out alone," they'd say. "It's not safe." They insisted that one of them always accompany her, whether it was to the park, the store, or even to a friend's house. It wasn't that they didn't trust her. They were just afraid of something they wouldn't talk about. It was a rainy spring evening when her parents decided to do something unusual. It was their anniversary, and they wanted to celebrate it outside, just the two of them. Lily, of course, was forbidden to leave the house. They locked the doors and gave her strict instructions to stay inside. But tonight felt different. As soon as she heard their car drive away, Lily's frustration turned into defiance. "Not today," she whispered to herself, a sly smile creeping across her face. She slipped out the back window, careful not to make a sound, and ran toward the woods at the edge of their neighborhood. The sun was setting, casting long golden rays between the trees. The woods were quiet, except for the rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds. Lily knew she wasn't supposed to stray far from the main trail, but something drew her deeper into the forest. A glimmer of color caught her eye, a rare luminous wildflower hidden behind a thick patch of brambles. Its petals shimmered like pearls in the fading light. Fascinated, Lily crawled through the underbrush to get closer. "It's so beautiful," she murmured, plucking the flower gently. But when she stood up to return, she realized she'd lost her way. The trail was gone. The trees seemed unfamiliar. Panic started to rise in her chest. The sun dipped below the horizon, and a strange silence settled over the woods. Every rustle, every snap of a twig made her flinch. She called out softly, "Hello, is anyone there?" Her voice was swallowed by the heavy air. Then, like a cold breath against her ear, a faint whisper said, "Welcome home, Lily." Her blood ran cold. She spun around, but no one was there. Shadows stretched between the trees, and the trunks seemed to twist like ancient faces. The branches above curled like fingers. She tried to run, but her legs felt heavy, as though the earth itself was holding her back. She stumbled, skinning her knee on a hidden root. As darkness closed in, she noticed something glimmering deeper in the woods. A faint glow, like candlelight, flickered between the trees. Compelled by a force she didn't understand, Lily staggered toward it. The trees parted to reveal a small clearing. In the center stood a twisted, ancient cabin. Its walls were made of weathered wood, blackened with age. The windows were dark, but a faint light flickered within. The door creaked open on its own. A voice, soft and raspy, whispered from the doorway, "Come in, Lily." Every instinct told her to run, but her feet betrayed her. She stepped inside. The cabin was a single room, filled with shadows. Strange old photographs lined the walls, portraits of people whose faces were twisted in fear. In each photograph, the subject's eyes were black as coal. Lily's breath caught in her throat when she realized something. One of the photos was of her. It showed her standing just where she was now, her face pale, her eyes black. The door slammed shut behind her. She ran to it, but it wouldn't budge. The whispers grew louder, circling her like 1,000 voices, overlapping in a chorus of eerie words. "We've been waiting for you." The shape emerged from the shadows. It was a woman, tall and thin, dressed in a flowing, tattered gown. Her face was hidden beneath a dark veil, but her mouth, sharp and wide, moved as though she were speaking directly into Lily's mind. "The woods remember," she hissed. "Then you are ours now." Lily screamed, but no sound came out. The shadows seemed to press in, wrapping around her, pulling her down into darkness. Nan's days passed. Lily's parents were frantic. They reported her missing to the police. The search party combed the woods for her, calling her name until their voices were hoarse. On the third day, one of the searchers found her sitting at the edge of the woods, silent and wide-eyed. Her clothes were torn, and her skin was cold, but it was her eyes that chilled them to the bone. They were as black as coal. At the hospital, Lily couldn't speak. The doctors said she was in shock. For weeks she remained silent, staring out the window with those dark, haunted eyes. But eventually, she spoke again. She returned to school. Her eyes returned to normal. It seemed as though the nightmare had passed, but it hadn't. Every night, as she lay in bed, Lily would hear it. The faint whisper at her window, "Welcome home, Lily." Sometimes when she passed by a mirror, she'd see her reflection smile back at her when she wasn't smiling. And in the silence, just beyond her hearing, she would always hear the whispering lady calling her name. Years later, when Lily was a teenager, her family moved away from West London, hoping to leave the past behind. But the whispers followed. Then one day, she discovered something terrifying.